Hi everyone, I'm and welcome to the review of Magma, the 6th record by the band Gojira. Today we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the album, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. I have already reviewed all of their other records, so go check those videos out. My story with this band is quite simple. I've stumbled upon their music around the year 2012 and I've been their fan ever since. My favorite record from them is The Way of All Flesh. Magma is an interesting record for many reasons. For example, at the time of its release it was the biggest success for the band. The track Silvera was even nominated for Grammy Awards. The record itself features a tonal and musical shift from their previous releases. It became much more accessible and basic compared to the previous stuff. It was also their first recording session where they would scrape guitar ideas or even full songs. The band's leader and vocalist Joe Duplantier stated in one of the interviews that they had 40 songs laying around for Magma and chose 10 of them. Which gets on my nerves because I would love to hear the other 30, wouldn't you? On Magma we have the classic lineup of the band, which is Joe Duplantier on the vocals, guitars and flute, his brother Mario on the drums, Jean on the bass and Christian on the second guitar. All of the music was written by Mario and Joe and the lyrics were written by Joe. The production was handled by Joe, the vocalist and the guitarist, and it's tight, it's clean but heavy, no whistle, no clipping, just the way I like it. Message is diverse. The main theme of this record is grief and loss of Mario's and Joe's mother, rest in peace. Most of the tracks here are about her illness, her passing away, the brothers trying to deal with the depression and sadness after that. It's a deep and personal record, so I urge you to read the lyrics by yourself. Structure of the tracks is basic, which is a departure from the previous releases, which were much more advanced. Every song goes like this: intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro. Bridge usually consists of two different segments. When it comes to the music genre of this release, it's a mix between progressive metal, groove metal and slight death metal tendencies. It's a departure from their progressive death metal style, but it still echoes in some of the songs. When it comes to the musicianship, let's start with the band's drummer Mario. His playing is phenomenal. I love his double bass work, his grooves, the style, the precision of his playing, just all of it. He's the backbone of this project. Next we've got John on the bass. His playing is audible. He mostly follows the guitars, but we have lots of moments here and there where he deviates from this stuff, and that's pretty cool. Next we've got the guitar work by Joe and Christian. We've got some guitar harmonies, some pick scraping techniques, pinch harmonics, heavy groovier parts mixed with those more simpler atmospheric ones. It all works well. Last but not least we've got Joe's vocals, and his singing, shouting, yelling, screaming, growling is all on point. Nothing to criticize here. Now we can finally rate the individual songs. The album opens up with The Shooting Star. This is the most somber and laid-back opener in their careers. It's smooth, it's dark, it's sad. The vocals and the lyrics hit hard. I enjoy this track a lot, but whenever I hear it, the main guitar riff reminds me of System of a Down Spiders. It's just something I've noticed since the record was released and it never leaves my head. Still, it's a great opener, I do enjoy listening to it, I would never skip it. 9 out of 10. Silvera, a single with a music video, the Grammy awarded song. This one has a fantastic main guitar riff. Do-doom, do-do-do-do-do-doom, doom, do-do-do-do-do-doom. I saw them perform this one live and it's a classic. Love the chorus, the lyrics, if you change yourself, you change the world. But I must say that the bridge could have been better. 9 out of 10. That said, this track is about depression, another single with a music video. It's a fun track, especially because of that boink 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 sound in the verses. The intro is very heavy and reminds you of old school Gojira. Overall, another great song with fantastic drumming. 9 out of 10. Stranded, from what I remember, was the first single with a music video. This one has a very basic groove. Durm, 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 wow, durm, 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 wow, wow, durm, durm, durm. That groove reminds me of Pantera, which I can tell the band was inspired for this record. It's simple but effective. I also saw this one performed live and it's a fun time. I especially enjoyed the vocals in the bridge section, hey, hey, something like that, 9 out of 10. Yellowstone is an instrumental piece, it's short but sweet, it reminds me of Black Sabbath but also of the Hotline Miami video game soundtrack. I'm not sure if you can say the same thing, but just something that always pops into my head. Still, this is fantastic, 9 out of 10. The title song Magma, this is the highlight of this release. Not sure if you have seen that interview where Joe literally says that Magma is actually Mama because the G in the middle is for Gojira. Love the guitar melodies here, the verses, the vocals, the chorus slaps, but what makes this song legendary in my eyes and ears is the bridge section. That groove and main melody. And the vocals. Away, just wanna fly away, always higher. Away, embrace the light from the other side. That groove. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've listened to this record earlier and this part made me cry because it's just so beautiful, vocal wise, lyric wise and music wise. The best track here, period, 10 plus out of 10. Pray is my second favorite song here. It has that old school Gojira vibe to it, love the verses, but the best part obviously is the chorus. No, faith in your word, create my own to thrive. No, faith in your word, create my own to thrive. Great vocals, great guitar riffs, the drumming is fantastic, this song is a banger, 10 out of 10. Only Pain is my third favorite song here. I love the bass lines here, Jean is straight up killing it, also the guitar riffs, Only Pain, wow wow, all in vain, wow wow. Great stuff, 10 out of 10. Lowlands is another single with a music video, this might piss off lots of fans, but I feel like this is the weakest song here. While I do enjoy its atmosphere, I feel like it's a little bit too long. It's just a good song that's a little bit too repetitive as well. 7 out of 10. And the final track, an instrumental piece called Liberation. Apparently this was a improvisation. To me, it's on the same level as Lowlands. I wish they would put more actual songs on this release, but I get it, it's fine, 7 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable, the flow is fitting, groupability. Yeah, this is an excellent release, way better than Fortitude. The highlights for me are Magma, Prey, Only Pain, Silvera, The Cell, Yellowstone and Stranded. As you can tell, I prefer the older Gojira, stuff like The Way of All Flesh. I just prefer the previous 3 records way more compared to this one, but this is also a beautiful piece of art. They've made a beautiful tribute to their mother and that's what counts. Celebrating received by Spin's record today, it deserves your love attention. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe, follow me on my Instagram in the description. Shout out to all my Patreon supporters who gracefully sponsor these videos, you are truly wonderful, you can join them if you want, links in the description as well. So I can make you an album review, do media cover or lyric video of your choice. See you next time. Bye.